Ellis dishes to Hill. Zeller setting the pick for Hill. Down low and stolen by Booker. Here's Cauley Stein. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got his 6th assist on the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Turner with a screen on Stevenson. Ellis kicks to Turner. And Davis sends it back. Booker the pass to Stevenson. From deep. And down it goes. 3-pointer falls in from Davis. Now it's a 4-point Kings lead. Collison against Hill. Ellis outside. Shot to end this cold run. And he gets it to go. Ellis has got 10.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hand. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Stevenson. Misses off the right iron. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Hill. He's got 11. It's deflected. Stevenson against George. And Stevenson kicks to Davis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. Number 1, the Kings.
Kevin, this squad had some great passers. I'm talking about outstanding passers. Creative, effective, versatile. I mean, they really knew how to find the right moment last year to get the ball to an open teammate. And that's the key to having assists and leading the league in that category. Finding open teammates for good shots.
Shot clock at 5. George, that's a 2-pointer. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Lance Stevenson. Last season's performance for him, he was around 7 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And after a disappointing season last time around, he's got to feel like he's got a lot to prove.
Well, he's got the talent. I mean, he just needs to identify what wasn't working last season and then get busy fixing it.
Turner with a screen for Walker, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Jones checked in for Turner. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for George Hill. The Kings have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Indiana. Outside, Jones. Pass to Stuckey. Inside, Hickson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Pacers have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Sacramento's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. On the wing, Stevenson. Guarded by Walker. Outside for Davis. That ball. High speed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 3 assists now in this one. Pacers trail by 3. And here's Walker. Jones with the screen on run. Walker dishes to Jones. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Kings leading now by 3. On the wing, Davis. Dixon covering. Stevenson outside. There's the bucket. Good. Stevenson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
Passes it to George. And stolen by Booker. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Stevenson with a clean look. Offensive rebound.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Stuckey setting the pick for Hickson. Jones drives in. He got right to the cup using that screen.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen, even to the best of them. And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
And Walker kicks to Jones. Back to Walker. Sacramento grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Dishes it to Stevenson. From deep. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his third rebound tonight. Outside, George. The 11-footer. And J.J. Hickson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Kings. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. And it's Mayo in for Booker. And that one's good by Stevenson. Walker with it. Outside, George. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 24 points here for George.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Walker the pass to George. Jones with the screen on Stevenson. And George, here we go. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside, Rondo. Kicks it to Cousins. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Coming off a terrific season. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and lest we forget, the most prolific shot blocker in the game. #1 in blocks per last season.
Yeah, and that's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Lance Stevenson. They get it again. Stuckey dishes to Jones, and he banks in the layup. Jones has got 7 points.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. The feed to Mayo, right wing. Back to Rondo. Pocket 6. Screen by Cousins. Rondo drives in. Can't make good off the screen.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it.
Snatched up.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Gay passes to Davis. Got it from 16 feet. Davis has got 13 points now in the quarter.
On a roll now. He is on fire.
Give him the ball, get out of the way, and let him play.
George up top. He's covered by Gay. And stolen by Mayo. Right side, Rondo. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
at the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Kings on top. They lead by 5. Live from Sacramento, we've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Zeller. Ellis is out there with Hill. Then it's Turner. And it's George in at the 3 slot. Six to shoot. George double teamed. Shot from 12. Here's Turner, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Mayo kicks to Davis. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 3. And here we go. Here's George. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. George has got 28.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
And that one's good. And it's 13 points for O.J. Mayo.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. Back to Davis. Fades back. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Davis has got the lead up to 5 now for Sacramento. Ellis outside. Turner with a screen on Mayo. Ellis kicks to Turner. All sorts of time. They get the rebound. A nice shot by Zeller.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
Hill against Collison. Gay against George. A baseline J. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 3. Hill dishes to Zeller. It's hauled in by the Kings. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Mayo kicks to Collison. Here's Gay. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. 10 points for Rudy Gay.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Here's Zeller. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Outside, Davis launches it, and he gets it to go. And now an 8-point Kings lead.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Zeller setting the pick for Hill. He dishes it to Zeller. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Zeller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
They weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Davis sets a screen. Ellis against Mayo. Back to Collison. From deep three-point range. Excellent D there from Hill. Pacers trail by 6. George passes to Hill. Zeller, a screen on Mayo. Hill dishes to Ellis. There's the pick. And Davis saves it big. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Kings making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Pass to Mayo. Knocked away. Turner with the steal. Hill kicks to George. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Kings leading now by 5. Gay dishes to Collison. Outside, Davis. The pass to Collison. And Ellis with the block. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
Sacramento's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Gay against George.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Here is Davis. Outside Mayo. To the middle. Cauley Stein passes to Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Paul George with the steal.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Hill kicks to Ellis. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 6 assists here tonight.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
There's the dish to Mayo. There's the pick. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Indiana trailing here. Ellis outside. Pick by Zeller. Ellis outside. He kicks it to Hill. Clock at 6. To take the lead. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. And the Pacers lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Davis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles' turn. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Outside, George. He feeds it to Turner. Goes up at the stripe. Goes back up. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in the 4th.
George against Gay. Left side, George. Off target on the 15-footer. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Collison dishes to Davis. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Collison. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 8 points for Darren Collison.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Walker the pass to Ellis. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the left side wing. Outside Collison. This one for 3, and he gets the bucket.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Indiana's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Ellis with the screen for Walker. Feeds to Ellis. Again, the miss by Ellis. Sacramento's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Gay and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Looking at the numbers for Rudy Gay, 10 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
George double-teamed. Here's Turner, and he gets the bucket. Turner's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The Kings leading. Outside Collison. Collison off the pick from Davis. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Collison against Walker. Pass to Ellis. Ellis draws the double. Walker with a clean look. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. 6 points now in the game for Walker. Kings leading now by 3. Now here's Collison. Passes to Cauley-Stein. That's good.
Crisp pass into the paint.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
Well, how about Paul George in this one? He's got 30 points and 4 assists.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Davis sets a screen. Collison kicks to Davis. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Yeah, it's going to be on Miles Turner. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Cauley-Stein. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
George against Gay. And George, here we go. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it. Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Collison kicks to Cousins. 7-foot shot, and good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. And the Kings lead by 5. Gay against George. Walker in the corner. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Sacramento leading by 5. Got a piece of it. Stolen by George. Outside, Walker. George double teamed. Walker with the screen for Zeller. Picked by Zeller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And now it's Mayo running. He can go all the way.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
George dishes to Zeller. And Davis sends it back. Ellis wide open. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And George, here we go. The kick out to Walker. Takes the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And the foul on Miles Turner. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Tough break there, Kevin. But frankly, they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit anyhow.
That's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome the best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
Here's Stuckey. Dixon kicks to Hill. Stuckey outside. Here's the 3. Booker pulls it in. Outside Rondo. So the Kings win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
I think I was just trying my hardest to be fake out blue. A lot of times you can go to the most.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
There were a lot of things he did well tonight, but nothing topped what he was able to do on that glass. He exploded for 18 rebounds. This was all about sweat, strength, and energy. He battled hard for position on every single shot attempt and was always ready to pounce when the ball came near him.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through.